Hello, what's going on? What's up? Welcome to what episode is this? I think it's 65. I think that's what I just wrote in. Please be sure to say hello. Let me know that you're here so I can say hi. We're doing episode 65 this evening and talking about the 5 best reasons you need to work with a real estate professional. This evening had a lot of things going on. We got some pictures done for the new listing, waiting on an offer for last week's listing. What's up, Brittany? Thanks for joining. Hey, Mario, what's going on? Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Yo, Joe Cross, what's up? You have tech to show. So we're super excited because it's important why you work with a real estate agent. Hey, Amir, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for joining. Share this out. Don't be, teaching. You have to teach. Don't be selfish with the information. I got a lot of stuff going on this evening. I don't know if you guys caught the episode last night, out installing a sign. So I got that done and things are just moving along. So the first point that I'm going to make, hey, Sam, what's going on? Is it's better, you have better access and it's more convenient to work with a real estate agent. One thing is, this is a real estate agent's job, is to be your liaison. So if you're the buyer or you're the seller, you have someone that's working on your behalf. Thank you, Mario, for sharing. I appreciate it. Agents are able to get you in any property that's on the market that's available to us. And most of the time, I will say most of the time, even if it's not listed with an agent, we are able to get more trust in getting you into a property that may be for sale by owner. So we can get a little bit better response from agents or people that are selling their own house than anybody else because we have credentials. We've had background checks. We've had fingerprints done on us. So they have a little bit more trust for the actual professional in the business than just letting some random person that sees that their house is for sale. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Thank you for joining. It says, for example, if you're looking to buy a home, a real estate agent will track down homes that meet your criteria, get in touch with sellers, agents, and make appointments. This is entirely true. This is our job. This is what we do. We're there to schedule the appointments, get everything lined up and organized for you. And sometimes if you're not into this, you're not into this industry, you don't know where to start. So that's what we're here for. Yes, Sam, you are totally right. It's more fun. It is totally more fun because you're getting a second opinion when you're looking at properties, and you're also dealing with not just a second opinion, but the opinion of somebody who sees it all the time. So they know what to look for. And I'm sorry about the background noise. That's my dog. He's a little bit irritated with me right now. I have to handle that in a second. But that's what we're there to do. We're there to offer help. We know what to look for. We know when we go through the houses, if you're looking for leaks, the signs of certain things that you may not know as a buyer. So that's what we do. We get more convenient. It's fun, which I like that one totally. And we have more access to things. Negotiating is a tricky business, and this is very true. What real estate agents are there for you to do is to talk for you, take the emotion out of what you're doing. This is a huge investment. It's a huge deal. You're spending a lot of money, and you're very emotional, or at least most people are very emotional about such a large purchase. So what you want to do is you have your agent negotiate for you. Give me 1 second. I have to go handle this, and I don't want it to be obnoxious. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Eric, thank you for joining. But if you're emotional about this process, it's going to be harder for you to communicate. So just think, for example, buyer and seller are communicating to each other. One person gets upset. They could be offended by something that the buyer. Sorry about that. It seems like everything is going crazy this evening. the seller could get offended if the buyer asks for something, and they don't need to take it personal. The buyer is looking to buy the house, and they are looking to get the best deal, and they're making sure that the property that they're getting is in the best condition for them. So if I'm here acting on your behalf, talking to another agent that is not emotional about it, we're able to keep your deal together for a house that you want and the seller wants to sell. It's just better to have someone acting on your behalf, speaking for you, and trying to reason with the person. That's why negotiating can be hard if you're having to do it yourself. Think about when you're trying to buy something that's not on the level of a house. Contracts can be hard to handle is number 3. And this is very true. Contracts, they're legal documents, and oftentimes you don't know exactly what it is. You as a buyer, I'm sorry, people are just blowing up my phone this evening. Sam says communication is cleaner. It definitely is. Rick says 18 years of sales, and you're so right. Lost my train of thought. Contracts can be hard to handle. We have set documents that have already been written with lawyers. We have the Northern Virginia contracts here, and then the Virginia Association of Realtors. So these are standard documents where we as agents just fill in the blank. You can have contracts written up by a lawyer, but we have them. We know how to summarize them for you. And if you don't understand exactly what you're looking at, and you don't have anyone who is able to explain it to you, your situation is a little bit more difficult. So basically, these are legal binding documents that you want to understand, so you want to have someone acting on your behalf, and you want to have someone that can explain them to you. It says real estate agents can't lie. Well, okay, actually they can, but because they are a licensed professional, there are more repercussions, and this is very true. We have ethics that we are supposed to follow. We have certain things we're supposed to do. We're acting on your behalf. We are your representative, so we have obligations to you when you sign with us. Not just about the sale. It is definitely about representing you and helping you reach your real estate goals. So when they say we can't lie, we shouldn't be lying. And we can be fined, or we can have our license suspended. So those are just some things to understand about real estate and how it works. It says not everyone can save money. Many people using a real estate professional, or many people use real estate agents to save money. But keep in mind that it's unlikely that both the buyer and seller will reap benefits if not having to pay commission. And this is true. They try to, like, for example, if you are a seller and you don't want to pay the commission, there's a reason that you hire a real estate professional. Number 1, keeping track of all the people that are coming through your house, or screening all the people that are coming through your house, or knowing the questions to ask, or having the contracts on hand. These aren't things that usually people have on hand, or even know. A lot of people are not savvy in that. So you might be saving money, but essentially you might be taking your energy or your time, and you may mess up a very big deal if you're not savvy in this type of thing. So it's good to hire someone who knows what they're doing, knows the right questions to ask, can easily help you or consult with you throughout the process, and do the work for you. It is not as simple as some people would like to think. It's not one of those DIY things that it's easily done. Sam said having another set of eyes. Exactly. This is a huge purchase, and you want to have someone covering your ass. You want to have someone looking over your documents, because you don't know necessarily what to look for. You don't know some of the questions to ask, or what could possibly be the problem. So having someone to look after those things for you and to actually point them out to you, knowing the questions to ask, knowing what the trends are and how things usually work, is different than what you think may be. So it's good to have someone working for you. And if you're a buyer, you're not paying for the agent anyway. I mean, the seller is essentially paying for the agent, and that's what you need to consider. So you're not just saving money. The seller may be saving money, but they may also be a little bit more emotional and harder to deal with if they're doing a for sale by owner. I had a friend who found a property that was for sale by owner, and the seller actually refused to work with an agent. And I said, well, I'll even consult with you, because I just want to help you do the right thing. And the agent said, or the seller said, that they needed to hire an attorney, which would end up costing them money. They happen to have an attorney friend, which is good, but that was going to cost the buyer more money. And I told them that. I said, this is going to cost you money, when typically the seller pays a part of that. So some people who are more savvy know the things to do, but it's good to have someone looking after you. At least if you are going to do a for sale by owner that refuses to work with an agent, at least maybe make an agreement with them to consult with them and try and help you through the process. That's the important thing, is because it's a very large purchase that you don't want to miss something on, and that's just something to keep in mind. Wish more agents had those ethics. Yeah, they don't all, but I work with a lot of good agents, and you know, every profession has their bad ones, but hopefully, you know, if you do have a problem, you can file a complaint. Hey, what's up, Sham? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. Sorry for all the technical difficulties and interruptions I've had this evening. It seems like it's just a crazy evening. But please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions or if I can help you with anything. Please feel free to ask. If you'd like any topics discussed, let me know, and I will see you guys tomorrow.